Okay, 5 more minutes. Wait 5 more minutes. Okay, today we will see the troubleshooting techniques. The other troubleshooting questions. Okay. Okay. How to install the VAS product? There are three ways to install the VAS product. First one is first one is three ways to install the VAS product. First one is CLI. Second one is through response file. Third one is GA. Okay. These are the three ways to install the WebSphere. Okay. What are the topologies in WebSphere? Okay, we'll see later. That is answer. Express supports up to two. Actually, yeah. What is LEA? Okay. Federation, how many ways to federate the node to the DMGR? There is two ways. One is DMGR console and another one is command line. And how, what are the main XML files we are having? This is the server.xml, resource.xml, user register.xml, security.xml, etc. Okay. What are the main different port numbers available in VAS? There is we have to refer server index.xml, application accessing port number 90809443, secure at DMGR console port number 90609043. Okay, like that we are saying. Cell discovery port number is 7277 and 7255. Okay, these are the configurations. The XA non-XA we will see one by one in our next classes. Today we will discuss about today we'll discuss about troubleshooting techniques. Okay, there are the 5 days. Okay. How to troubleshoot the hung threads and what are the JVM related problems and the out of memory issues. We will check one by one. Okay, database connection problems, what's tailored connections. Okay, what are the memory management techniques we will see. Okay, server start failures. Okay, troubleshooting like that, troubleshooting WebSphere installation problems and maintenance and workload management. Okay, like that we will see the other topology, network deployment topology and architecture. Okay, these are the directories. They are the WebSphere application server architecture. Try to send a request to the load balancer to uh, firewall to IHS. IHS generate and propagate plugins through application server. In the application server, JVM is there. In the JVM, there is the components are there: security, naming, transaction, JCI, Java connector, authentication, and message engines, web services, and message to directly access the message, EJB container, and Java client directly access to the EJB container with through RMI remote memory interface. Okay, like that portal container everything is there. Okay, JCA means authentication purpose we are using database and web services current web service engine we have to say. Okay, like that this is the WebSphere application server architecture. In the WebSphere application server architecture, web container is there. Okay, in the web container, the web container, a portlet container, zip containers, so many containers. What is the web container? Okay, the web container, Java and servlets are the main key roles. In the each web container contains transport chain and servlet process, and a JSP and HTML and other static content processing, and a session management, thread pool, portlet containers. These are the available in the WebSphere and web container. Okay, mainly web container display the static pages to the end users. It will display all users have same. pages it will be displaying. Okay, what is the EJB container? Okay, in the EJB container, there is a session bean, entity bean, message driven bean, are the either in the each module have installed application do not communicate directly with the server. By using EJB container, we have directly access to the server. Okay, here that thread pool support and transaction support, everything is there. Okay, these are the WebSphere application services. Okay, Java connector architecture, okay, transaction service, DRS, data replication, and message listener service, high availability and diagnostic trace, log naming services, performance monitoring service, JAWS, okay, Java authentication, authorization, security, okay, database, session integrated protocol, session integration bus, service integration bus, messages, okay, like that it will be there. In the Java connector architecture, JCA, see, application server connected to data source. In the data source, you connect the JDBC, the JDBC driver connection pool, and the connection pool, what are the connections available? You look at data source connected to the JCA and the connection pool and to database. It will be rotating like this. Okay, the JDBC Java database connectivity 2.0 extension we are using. Okay. In the transaction service, what are the transaction service? WebSphere application transaction to coordinate multiple update resource, one unit to work transaction started end-to-end application client service. Okay, transaction means resource and response immediately to the server by using messages and JSA and database and the service engines and web services and the JMS. Each and everything is the key rule here. Okay, after that interact with the database. You also know very well. And data replication means memory to memory and database are there. Okay, in the memory to memory clusters setup will be key role, and database also cluster is there. We have to primary and the secondary nodes. Okay, each and every suppose primary is down, we have to enable the secondary, and through clusters it will go like P2P technology and client server topology, client, okay, end-to-end transactions, naming services, JDBC provider, JMS, J2C, URLs, Java mailing services, configuring mapping, remote servers like this, naming container, JNDA client looking into the naming service, what are the naming services available here, and a check deployment manager and the deployment manager. These are the like a legacy client, query and server like this. Okay, naming topology works. Object request broken service ORB between client EJBs, internet interact EJBs, okay, client side ORBs and the server side some ORBs either both are contacting to each other by using the IIOP protocol. Okay, in the SCA component, they are involved with web services and JMS, administrative services, network deployment manager, node agent, application services, manager, web servers. Okay, what are the deployment manager? Deployment manager, nothing but to manage the all WebSphere application servers in the cell. Okay, what are the cell? Okay, in the cell, DMJ cell is there. Cell consists of nodes, collection of the nodes, nothing but a cell. Okay, the what is the node agent? Node agent is nothing but a server that create automatically when fed into the DMJ cell. Okay, in the node agent server one, in the server one, we have configured the application servers by using federation. Okay, in the application servers to deploy the Java based application into the application servers through deployer role, manager the web servers, and manager node supports web servers and the generic servers. Okay, like this is the present where configuration store and the repositories and the XML files. Okay, here main WebSphere have server.xml file is the main and import and information purpose about this profile.txt for each and every profiles, and the server index.xml is the all port number purpose. We are using resource file database purpose. We are using security purpose. We are using authentication authorization purpose. We are using okay, LDAP purpose. admin authorization.xml we are using. Okay, like that we are using each and every step. Okay, each and every step we will take. Okay, this is the JMS WebSphere fully complete JMS 1.1. We are integrated intelligence infrastructure service oriented complicated WebSphere MQ. Separate team is the available. Okay, in the repository in the LDAP configuration there is a, some of the repositories are available. One is local OS and LDAP and federated repository and custom repository. These are the user repositories available. This is master should be knows WebSphere. Okay, WebSphere people's matter should be knows this LDAP configuration. Okay, there is a federated LDAP is there local OS LDAP service. There is a Microsoft Active Directory, Tivoli, a performance is there. Each and every concept interlinked. Okay, multiple service domain supported WebSphere create different security configurations and assign to the application configure different security attribute administrator user and roles. Okay, with different securities. Only users assign the different roles by using LDAP configurations. Okay, network deployment concepts. Okay, that distinguish between manager and unmanager nodes. Manager means application servers, unmanager node supports web servers and generic servers. High availability means clusters, failover control, and high availability. Describe centralized installation manager. In the 8.5, have centralized installation manager is there. By using installation manager, we have to install the WebSphere application servers. What are the edge components? Edge components means load balancer and cache memory in the edge components. Whereas a business level application means Java based applications, J2EE applications are there. Okay, these are the network deployment concepts. Deployment manager to manage the whole WebSphere application servers through DMJ node agent and the server by using intermediate. We have a node agent with the communication purpose. These are the network deployment flow or teacher. Okay, network deployment flow or teacher. Okay, we will say client send request to the load balancer to firewall to IHs through plugin configuration, plugin to the all load through Java client direct classes to the application servers. In the application servers, consists of UJBs. In the deployer role, we are giving in that. Okay, in the JDBC action is there each and every concept. Okay, without the JDBC, you cannot do anything. Legendary services. Okay, file synchronization means we have to save the DMGR for the synchronization and we have to save the master configuration by using sync node.sh hard full synchronization.sh we have used. Okay, say this is the clustering application server. The cluster A and the cluster B. The cluster consists of group of application servers in the application server computer B and computer A, computer B, and I have two clusters, two application members, and the cluster A have two application servers. We have to merge into the DMGR and map the modules, web services, like, okay, like that. Manage the node, enable administration, drop and stop our DMG generate WebSphere plugin and to automatically plug in WebSphere. Okay, usually firewall with that we have to stop the firewall if any metallization. Okay, we have to fully manual file transfer protocol web service plugins. The plugins XML consists of request and response queries will be written and round robin algorithms and file transfer protocols and port numbers. Everything will be configured in the server index.xml. Okay, they are the JSPs plugins XML are responsible to load the balancing failure control the clustering members. Okay, I have one of the plugins fg.xml. We will see. I have. One of the plugins cfg.xml is there, and the XML clustering is there or not, we will check. In that clusters, say server cluster, say in the server, the primary servers, there is a three cluster members are available. Okay, the three cluster members in the cluster member consists of a server and the members. In the there are three types are there available. One is cluster already member is the already server is there by using templates. We are by using templates we are creating the application, creating the cluster members. Okay, like this. Okay, in that plugin in the high we are using SSL by using in the GSK CMD. We have to set default KDB default servers by using GSK CMD command. Say plugin KDB or plugin stash. Plugin stash consists of the password stored. KDB consists of database related information KDB, and RDB consists of CSR related information will be displayed. Key database consists of password and expiry date and certificate related, and KDB related information will be stored. Okay. Extended handshake, false load balancer 2, manage connection. This is the cluster members, and the cluster member 3 server IO timeout is 900. Waiting connection is false. Okay, there is a load balance and data and getting the send the request to the get and post request and response through post condition. It will be coming through the database. Get and post queries will be executed in the database level. Okay. Manager web servers on the manager node, install web services on a manager, create web server definition with a deployment manager. This is the start and stop service. Okay. High availability manager provides a framework singleton service with a highly available and singleton that a framework structure management of our cluster and default provide message engines and workload management component user condition simple framework high speed process. High availability manager instance running every server in the cell. Application server, proxy server means there is a reverse proxy and forward proxy. Reverse proxy communicate directly client and server side. There is a between proxy server is there. Okay, directly besides the proxy server, besides the web server, we have a proxy server is there. We have send request to the internet to from proxy server to the web server to the database, and application server to the database. We have to see in that in this one. Now I will give one sample understanding purpose. I will provide one diagram. These are the client systems. These are the mobile. Okay. Okay. These are the reverse proxy works like this. This is the reverse proxy. How it will works. The reverse proxies. Okay. After that, flexible management topologies. We also know centralized management, and these are the edge components. Okay, already seen client center connected to the load. Client here catchy proxy already discussed in a few minutes back, and a load balancer and a cluster of the load balancer servers with the edge components. What are the edge components in your web server? Middleware means load balancer and catchy proxy, the edge components. Okay, like that load balancer is responsible to balancing the load multiple across the multiple servers within the local area network and LAN or wide area network. Okay, purpose catchy proxies reduce the network congestion in the enterprise offloading security and content delivery web servers to and application servers. Okay, typical client request flow architecture. All components and application flow that client send request to the load balancer. Ping IP address is working or not. We have to verify or like that. After that, plugins enable tracing and plugin log and use database client with SQL to check tables. And after that, client entering browser to access the application, localhost and IP address if remote. System out dot log any SS PIV server name and PID verify that Java process with the process ID check the status of admin console. Okay, it will set and check web container and me means like the status console. Each and every time use LDAP such command for accessing LDAP servers. LDAP user registry like that. We are using verify which are the following environment we are using serverless web container. Which are the following components within the JVM application server embedded and embedded. Okay, which protocol we use external web service to use communicate with the web services HTTP. Okay, see HTTP see web container message embedded and HTTP generic servers already discussed. Okay, what are the methodologies we are seeing in the methodologies? Problem determination, very important in certifications. Suppose recently we faced one questions in the certification. We will explain here. Okay, suppose how to update the fixed spec. It will asking for ABC. A is installation manager. Another one is some other questions will give. I give an installation manager by using fixed spec. We have to installation manager. What is the use of iFix to update the security related informations in the particular thing. This is the means we have troubleshooting purpose in the production environment. We have the dumps analyzing purpose. We have to use large dumps. We have to use a mat. My memory analyze the tools is there by using mat. We have to analyze the tool, analyze the dumps large size of the dump. So we have to use mat tools. Yes, monitoring problems and okay, monitoring tools. Like okay, how over CPU memory usage of what are the okay, rate and traffic via various component check, useful communicating party involvement problem determination. This is the firewall. Okay, client send request to the for load balance firewall and to check a web server and web server to machines. That machine means Mars. web server x dot y os x dot y IP address a dot b dot c dot d database version and the OS version database and IP address. Okay, check LF communicate or not. We have to check job machine is Jupyter means DM deployment manager. NAM is node agent. NAM is node agent. Okay, WASM is WebSphere application server. Okay. Some example, what are the typical values from a system metrics, CPU utilization, out of memory issues. We are checking the memory infrastructure. What are the typical load? What are the response time operation? We have to check the logs, duration, system understanding, documentation, baseline we are using. Okay, artifacts. Some of the things we have considered default WebSphere logs. What are the default WebSphere logs? System out and system error dot log for FFDC and IHS core dumps enabling verbose garbage collection, minimize and monitoring operation system resource minimum monitor network technology application logging. Okay, these are the diagnostic data collection plans. Okay, identify active diagnostic trace triggered Java or core dumps in the log. For example, attempt the pinging application checks the collection of a specific JPMI and static and using Java Health and this is the Java Health Center school is there. Okay, you have to go through this document and diagnostic performance. Okay, clear, identify, establish procedural collection, synchronization, clocking enable. Don't forget to human element who is the charge production problem and who is the diagnostic data collection, who is the group need to inform that like this. A recovery plan, okay, general steps, okay, relief of recovery plan, loss of the application server, loss of the database connectivity, loss of that. I allow and identify the things, so isolated application server machines, server cluster, documentation of the process, practice most common action advance, okay. Maintenance plan, what are the maintenance plan? Okay, for each and every activity there is a rollback update there in the maintenance, so we have to update and update the fix back and changes. You have maintained the change regard everything you knows. Okay, download fixes apart like that. We have to organize investigation, character problem and we have the steps in problem determination. You characterize the problem where exactly what mission, what I exactly did problem occurs. Means why problem is happened. If first the product installation configuration changes is failing, we have to verify each and everything. Yeah, the priorities, open high symptoms is the issue. Application and customer waiting services like a large number. No, high like this, we have to verify open high garbage collection and happen sometimes. Okay, high level runtime means the incident occurs. Some of the other problem data collection, relief, remediation, useful like that. We have to check. Okay, where the application server, Java high level time, Java core 1.exe will be used like this. Okay. Tomorrow, okay, these are the things we problem that have consider relief, problem relief, resolve or not. We have to each and every time. This is the solve problem. Four big picture start. This is the algorithm of start. Okay, initial characterization of the problem. What is the collect basic diagnostic and pick a scan through the diagnostic. We found no remedies. Go to the not okay means not okay. We have to go to remedies okay for done. It is the phase one. Phase two consult knowledge based or expert system to design next problem determination step specific problem. Collect a new specialized and diagnostic and analyze and interpret new diagnostic found potential remedies and attempt the evaluation remedy and remedy okay and done not okay. We have to check the remedies like that in interact until resolved. This issue is go to check and go to this is the flow of architecture means problem. We have the architecture means like that we have to face this. Okay. These are the flow chart of the problem determination. Okay, phase one initial investigation. What are the goal? Any problem solution starting point, further investigation if necessary, all potential anomalies, either any changes, warning, assumption, out of range errors, research guide, understanding flow of diagram and assets, primary not present scenarios like that. Phase one investigation, build a low level and sometimes WebSphere knowledge base, such a matching technology and such information center will cover now with the next chapters. Okay, phase one, okay. Phase two, we will check phase two. What are the techniques we are using after completion of copy? We will show identifying a problem for troubleshooting. Okay, like this, these are the already knows. This is the phase two investigation. Same thing. Okay, until phase two, in-depth investigation. Initial research did not find a solution, so much undertake a more depth investigation and as a set of more method and tools. Each problem, several resource information to start with the troubleshooting sections in IBM guide, IBM problem determination, red book, and must gather web applications support site, initial diagnosis focus. Okay, material troubleshooting guide, support provide a starting point to find the relevant documentations and in WebSphere knowledge base starting point investigation. What happened next depends two main investigations technique analysis approach and isolation approach. Okay, these are the two approaches to often purchased parallelly and another consider attempting to reproduce a problem test environment. These are the checkpoints. Checkpoint test the preparation. What are the key steps? Identify key relief operations. There are checkpoints. Okay, keep good system documentation, diagnosis, data collection plan, have relief or recovery plan and a maintenance plan, schedule time, and before problem occurs, preparation before problem, organization, investigation, relief or observation, relief operation. We restart the server components, reduce the workload. This is that. Okay, this is the thing today. Tomorrow we will discuss troubleshooting techniques in all server database connection, all the things, each and every concept we will see in practical. Anyway, we will see. Tomorrow we will see each and every concept in detail. Okay. Tomorrow we will see. Tomorrow we will see the what are the troubleshooting in the out of memory issues and server crashes, hang threads, what are the JVM, what are the app deployments, what are the server starting failures. We will see one by one in the coming classes. So, okay, these are the techniques. Okay, I will show this image. Okay, thank you watching. I will stop the recording, okay, stop cameras. Okay, we will stop the streaming. Tomorrow we will discuss about out of memory issues and the server crashes. What are the real time scenarios? We will see tomorrow class. Okay, and tomorrow class server crashes. How to use server crashing techniques? We are using these. What are the steps we need to take server crashing, and what are the still connection the database failures? We have still connections is there. We have to check each and every concept in detail.